Good morning, everyone. This is Joe. We have a trade. I sold the gold a couple minutes ago.
Daughter had tested positive. He was in self-isolation then for the day and tested positive in the evening. Now we know that the Prime Minister of Belgium is also self-isolating now that he's a contact case himself, as well as other members of the government. Of course, as you said, this comes in the context of rising cases in France. It's relatively low compared to other European countries, but it is rising fast. You heard the government spokesperson, Gabriel Attal, talking about lightning speed start of the fifth wave in France. Now, they don't look at further restrictions for the moment. You have the health pass already in place, showing your vaccine status or a negative test recently, but they hope that the booster rollout will help tackle this wave. All the over 65 will need to have their third jab by December 15th, and now they might accelerate this rollout for the over 50, if not the over 40, as recommended by the National Health Authority. So we're waiting to hear in the next few days whether the government wants to start the booster rollout for the over 40s in the next few days. Back over to you, Steve.
Thank you very much indeed for that, Charlotte. The Biden administration is expected to announce a release from the nation's Strategic Petroleum Reserve, the SPR, later today, according to multiple reports, as part of a coordinated effort by major consuming nations to lower crude prices. The problem is, Dan, this is a forlorn strategy, isn't it? Because as we saw from the IEA just a few days ago, the fact of the matter is OECD reserves, and OPEC will love this, OECD reserves have also already hit their lowest level since 2015, back in September as well. So they don't actually have a lot of leeway here, do they?
You got it, Steve. And you know, it's interesting, we speak with OPEC Plus officials pretty regularly. They're saying this oil market is headed into surplus in 2022. So either way you cut it, either way you slice it, the oil market is on edge right now. We're waiting for confirmation and details of a potential release of strategic oil stocks by the US and others. We've been hitting the phones to try and work out what's going on. Of course, all of that remains to be seen. The White House was expected to announce the sale of oil from the SPR in coordination with some major Asian countries, including Japan, South Korea, possibly India as well. China was also said to be working on a potential sale here. But here's the other thing, Steve, and I know you watch this closely as well. The jawboning that we're seeing from the White House has actually helped to push down prices, and more supply might mean OPEC Plus might have to reassess its output plans in the coming months if these countries actually go ahead and release barrels from their reserves. So the oil market on watch, waiting to see what happens next, Steve. It's back over to you all.
I hear you, but both the consumer and the producer, Dan, as you know as well as I do, both looking at the 5-year average to work out where we are in terms of these reserves. And again, according to the most recent IEA data, we're well below the 5-year average, 250 million barrels below that, I think it is. And at the lowest level since the start of 2015 as well. So again, the OECD's got to be very careful, but I agree with you that the OPEC's still talking potentially about this surplus going into 2022. Thanks, Dan. Right, coming up on the show, Jerome Powell is nominated Fed Chair for a second term. We'll discuss this in the ensuing hours on Squawk Box.
I took 3 trade early. It was a buy. We did 544 plus 72 and minus 184. Yesterday was good also. We did 3 trade. We did 582. Our target for the month 15,000. We still have like 7 more days, and we are up around about 12,900. So it's another 2,000, and we hit our target for the month. By the way, it's holiday on US on Thursday, so will be slow day Thursday, Friday, and Wednesday also half day. So a lot of people working in the bank, they have off from tomorrow. So it's gonna be very quiet week. Right now we are 427. $523 now.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the second hour of Squawk Box. President Biden renominates Jerome Powell for a second term as Fed chair and names Lael Brainard as the central bank's vice chair while stressing the need for an independent Federal Reserve.
I believe we need to do everything we can to take the bitter partisanship of today's politics out of something as important as the independence and credibility of the Federal Reserve.
The S&P and the Nasdaq hitting fresh record highs, but stocks coming off later in the session as investors apparently refocused on the timetable now for higher interest rates.
Close one of the position and the second one.
French Prime Minister Jean Castex test positive for COVID-19, forcing his Belgian counterpart to isolate as the virus wreaks havoc.
So this is what put us 13,763. All right, guys, and we talk about couple trade on Asian session. Euro pound short, and another trade. And if you interested to join our chat room so you can get live trade around the day, please do so, subscribe. And if you wanna do live YouTube, you can watch us every day, 1 hour in London and 1 hour in Asia. Like I said, it's gonna be very slow week, so we need to make our money quickly today and tomorrow before people get to the holiday. So it's gonna be a very quiet day. Now the reason I took short, because usually when the market you expecting me to buy, but if you look at the candle here, it's red, so I don't want to take it. I don't want to take a buy when it's this red, so I rather trade with the trend. That's why I took it short, and it worked out very good. In next few hours, I will put more line like here. I need to figure out, I need to read some news, and I need to watch the order board for the big bank, and I will put the black line also, so you guys can have a guide during the day if you want to trade more gold. But this is for me today. We did 5 trade, 4 of them winner, and one was 185 loss. So we did about 1300, 1400, and we lose 200. So it's about 1200 in London session in last 5 minutes. So I hope everybody have a good day, and that's it for today. And I will be on the chat room if you need to trade with me, or if I see any new idea, I will post it on the chat room. Take care, guys. Have a good day.